Okay, a couple of these slides are from our pre-trip meetings, so that's okay. Myself. All right. Okay, so who are we? We are a Houston-based travel company. We were established in 2019, right before COVID, but we are going strong. Our travelers primarily consist of young professional women of color, but we open up our trips to anyone. If you're a man, you want to come, that's fine. That's fine. Or if you want to, bring your significant other on the trip, that's fine too. But yeah, that's who our audience primarily consists of. We believe in definitely bringing people together to create those fun, enjoyable memories. Let's see here. We participated as a vendor with the Black Travel Summit for their Catch Flights event. We also are lined up to be the Houston's own Black Market vendor that's taking place next month at their market for October. Let's see here, our international trips and tours, we really believe in traveling the world over, but just a few of our destinations include Accra, Ghana, Dubai, Morocco, Zanzibar, Tanzania, Colombia. We're gonna have some really fun resort stays as well coming up in Maldives, Cancun, Jamaica, just to name a few. So we have our tour side where we mix the trip aspect where you have time to yourself to kind of do your own thing, with also touring where you are, so you get those really good shots. If you look at this one where the young lady is standing in the blue, that's Morocco, their blue city, right? So on our tours, you get the opportunity to take some really great shots. But if you look right above her, the lady's relaxing by the pool. We also let you have some independent time. So we really consider our trips groupish, which we'll talk about a little bit later, where you have that time to yourself. But our mission is to connect women who enjoy traveling to fun and exciting trips. So we definitely believe that travel should be something open to everyone, no matter what background you come from or what your socioeconomic statuses. We want to make travel affordable for everyone, so everyone can go and travel the world. Okay, just a little bit about me. I'm the trip coordinator. I am a UTSA alumni, UT San Antonio. My favorite trip was the one to Accra, Ghana, and you can see that in the top corner there. That's a Brewery Gardens in Accra. That was one of my favorite trips for sure, to Accra. Let's keep going. Okay, so what about the trip to Dubai? The trip to Dubai is scheduled from May 6th to the 13th, 2022, although this will be an annual trip, so we will have another trip posted for 2023 later on. So if you can't make it to the one next year, but you're interested in the trip in 2023, not to worry. We will be giving you guys that information later on about how to register for the 2023 trip. Our group size will be 15 to 20 people. We do not want to make our groups overly large. We want to keep it kind of that medium size, so there won't be more than 20 people, okay? What's included? Airport pickup and drop off. You don't have to worry about taking an Uber. There's going to be somewhere to greet you there right in the airport to pick you up and also drop you off. Hotel accommodations are included, 4-star and above. So some days you may just want to sleep in and enjoy the accommodations at the hotel. And we do have 2 full free days for that. Let's see. Daily breakfast is included. You will have 2 lunches included, which will be an international buffet. Those will take place during your full day tours of Dubai and of Abu Dhabi, which we'll dive into in just a moment. 2 dinners are included. One will take place on a Dhow cruise, which a Dhow is a traditional boat that they use in Dubai, traditionally for fishermen. But now it's more of a tourist attraction. So you'll have the cruise on the boat while enjoying dinner. So that's really cool. And also a safari dinner. That's the second dinner that's included. So you'll be driven out to where the sand dunes are. and you'll be able to have dinner out there, and you also have a camel ride, which we'll talk about in just a moment. Private transportation to all itinerary activities. You don't have to hitchhike. Okay, we'll have private coach transportation for the group to all the activities. Okay, continued. Trip activities continued. We just put a few pictures, a couple pictures here of Dubai. It's very beautiful. So I don't know if you guys have seen those aerial photo shots of Dubai where they have like, it looks like a palm tree, but it's in the middle of the water, right? So you're gonna have a drive along the palm. That's a man-made island that they made where you have the palm trees and the different leaves are jutting out into the water, right? So you have a drive along the palms. You'll get to see Atlantis Lost Chamber. You get to take a monorail ride. And then you'll have lunch, which will be an international buffet. Now, this is all describing the full day tour of Dubai that you'll have. You'll get to see the Dubai Mall. You'll get to go to the top of Burj Khalifa, which was the tallest building in the world until 2009. But it's still very popular, right, to go see. Very popular tourist attraction. And all of these things are close in vicinity to one another, so you won't be completely exhausted. You'll get a nice tour, and it's well organized too. The Souk Al Bahar is the traditional market. So I don't know if you guys remember seeing those iconic photos of the spice markets and things like that. So it's a really nice opportunity to go explore traditional Dubai as well. Let's keep going. Trip activities and travel requirements. So another day, you'll have the morning and afternoon at your leisure, and then you actually go on the Dhow dinner cruise. Again, I spoke a little bit about that, where Dhow is a boat, traditional boat that they use in Dubai. Fishermen traditionally use it. Now people use it more as a tourist attraction. You have a cruise on that boat and dinner. So it's really nice. You'll have the full day tour of Abu Dhabi, which is another city there in UAE. You'll get to see the Louvre, which is like a museum, and they have artwork there too. Qasr Al Watan for that traditional architecture. You also get to see Ferrari World, which is their own amusement park. It has a Ferrari theme, and it's really cool. It's a really cool attraction. Everyone really loves it. A little more detail about the Sundowner Dune dinner. You have a camel ride experience. So you get to ride on a camel, you'll have dinner, and you get to go dune driving through the desert. So it's really nice opportunity for those photographs out there in the desert on the camel. So it's really exciting, great memories that you'll be able to take back with you. Excuse me. All right, so now let's talk about the requirements to even get there. What's required for you? This is if you're a U.S. citizen, these are the requirements. You are required to have a passport. No visa is required if you're staying less than 30 days. You do have the opportunity to extend your trip or come early if you choose to, just let me know. But our tour is 8 days, 7 nights, so it's definitely less than 30 days. So if you're staying just for the trip time, there will not be a tourist visa required. No vaccines are required, and there are no currency restrictions. So you can take as much money as you want in, do your shopping, whatever, and you can take as much money back. Some countries have restrictions on how much money you can bring in and take back. Okay, so let's talk about the pricing. Deposit is $350 to hold your spot and lock in the prices. For a double occupancy room, which is 2 people sharing 1 room, 2 beds. So you have your own bed, of course, but it's 1 room and sharing. That's $1,805 total. Whenever you submit your deposit, that's deducted from the total price of the trip, so that you'll just have the balance to worry about. And we do have payment plans available. We'll talk about that as well. Whenever you do submit your deposit, we'll have that phone call, and we'll organize your payment plan during that time. If you want a room all to yourself, it's $2,351, 1 person to 1 room. Now, these prices are subject to change until they are locked in. So the way they're locked in is when our group has our deposit put in, and we have everything, we have the final price locked in. So the way this works, you'll submit your deposit. There's a registration and deposit submission form. Once you submit that form, you'll receive a phone call from a trip coordinator, most likely myself, and we will discuss your payment plan. The total will confirm the total price of the trip and answer any other questions you have. So just by submitting that form, that does not automatically submit any payment. So just because you submit that form, no payment's being done. Not until we actually speak on the phone, we confirm the details, and then that's when you say, yeah, I'm ready to authorize the payment, and we submit your payment and you lock in your spot and those prices. So just remember that, okay? Just submitting that form does not lock in the prices. It does not save your spot. Once we have that phone call, that's when locks everything in. So go ahead, as soon as you know that you want to go and that you're able to go ahead and submit that form. And then we're actually going to talk and finalize all of the details. And that's when it'll be submitted. You'll receive, of course, you receive your receipt, registration confirmation. And I guess we can go ahead and talk about it now as well. We'll set up your payment plan, and then the entire price of the trip needs to be paid 80 days before departure. Okay, so that's when everything is due. Once your final payment is complete, then 4 to 5 weeks before the trip date of departure, we'll be sending you all of your travel documents in the mail. So you'll be receiving everything in the mail, all of your vouchers, you know, your hotel voucher, your transportation voucher, and your vouchers for entrances to the attractions. Everything will come in a nice packet in the mail to you, so that as soon as you get on the plane and you arrive there in Dubai at the airport, and that person is there waiting to transport you to your hotel, you have your voucher so that they know that you finished paying for everything and you can go on about your way and enjoy your stay. So that's how the entire process works. You can always text us if you have any questions at the number 844-387-8681. If you text the word trip to that number, you'll receive a link for that deposit and registration information. So text the word trip to 844-387-8681, and you'll receive the registration link so that you can go ahead and submit that form and go ahead and get started there. Okay, so that's everything I just wanted to run through real quick. Stop sharing my screen. Okay, so that's everything. Really excited about the trip. We really would love to have you join us. It'll be a really great time, really good experience. So if you have any questions, feel free again to text us at that number. You can get in touch with one of us at any time. Also info@dreamytropicaltravel.com is how you can, that's our email address, so you can get in touch with us that way. All right, well, hope you guys have a great week and talk to you soon. Bye-bye.